Oh, for Christ's sake. You laugh, but I'm so serious. So why you do that to me? You know I'm new here. That's not nice. Hello?
Give it a second.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to cut the mic. That's a bad habit. Good grief. Okay, so first I want to say that I love this city. Everyone keeps asking me, why the hell did you move from California to Wichita, Kansas? And I always say, excuse my French, why the fuck not? Why not? I'm 26. Today, I just turned 27. It's my birthday. So be nice to me. I have no kids. I couldn't get into a university in California because they don't like having Californians go to California universities because they can't charge them out-of-state tuition. So Wichita State's getting my money right now. So why not? I'll get into why. Spacebar. Today I'm going to talk to you about why adults are obsolete children, cultural eyesores in you and your inner children. Wichita has the makings of an international destination, which is one of the reasons why, for the life of me, I don't get why people are always like, why the hell did you move to Wichita? Why the fuck not? There's an international airport here. When I hear the word international airport in any city, I think international destination. That means there is livelihood in that city. There's diversity. Cultural eyesores are ugly things. Hopefully you're here to learn about them, which means you're here hopefully to learn something new and how you can make ICT a cooler and better place to live. As you can see by my cheesy meme, give me a second, we'll get into that. Cultural eyesores, for the purpose of this conversation, are things that for the most part are irrational, shameful, embarrassing, unethical, or discriminatory in nature that we really technically should believe because we have technology and information to disprove them. So that whole brain sex thing that people are doing where they're like, yo, we got a male brain or a female brain. We have technology to disprove that that is bullshit. As an anthropology student, it personally reveals me. Culture is something that's passed on to us by our family. And that sometimes includes things like being sexist, racist, homophobic, xenophobic, classist, ableist, anthropocentric. How many people are specious in here? Who likes meat? I like meat. I got a problem. Religionesia. I grew up Catholic, but I'm kind of a pantheist now. I got problems and I have no intention of resolving that one in particular. For the most part, humans hate a lot of shit, okay? That's just part of being human. We got things we like, we have things we don't like. But we're gonna get into cool stuff. Do you remember the first cultural eyesore passed on you? Did it cause you trouble in school? Work? Out in the community? Workplace? Think about it for a second, because I have an embarrassing story to tell you. When I first moved to Sacramento, California, from the Bay Area, the East Bay, I grew up there, it's pretty affluent. I got to be a token and I loved it. When I moved to Sacramento, it was the most diverse city I ever lived in and was conscious of. And I got picked on because my family's Afro-Latino and I'm Jewish. People are unique, even when they're in the same culture. Mexican-American students I went to school with didn't get that you could be black and speak Spanish. So I was pissed the fuck off because they kept picking on me. So I was like, yo, I hate Mexicans! They picking on me! And it was embarrassing. As a unique individual, we all practice culture differently even when we're part of the same culture. There are people that are going to think that you're practicing your culture wrong even when they're part of your culture. That's just how it is. Catholics and certain Presbyterians or Episcopal people don't get along, whatever. Obviously, you're here to learn something because you're still listening to me and my madness. I thank you. As children, we're taught that change is inevitable, uncontrollable, and should be something that we invite. So why in adulthood is it that we constantly force ourselves to try to remain the same? Why do we seek out people that are just like us? Is that healthy? Is it good? Is it positive for our communities? Really? Like, let's think about this for a second. Cultural shifts and genetic diversity are good for our species. As an anthropologist, I'll tell you, it's better for your children to have different genetic traits than you do because they can survive longer. Locally, you can facilitate positive change by involving yourselves in all kind of cool stuff like this. And my slides are moving faster than I am because I'm tipsy. Great. It's okay, I'll be here for a while. So wait a second, all you have to do is be open-minded to change your community? but you gotta practice empathy. This is different from sympathy. Sympathy is when you're like, yo, I totally get what you're saying and I feel that same way too. Empathy is saying, hey, I see you're down there in shit lady. God, that must be really crappy. I kind of understand, but I'm not there. I appreciate why you feel that way. I'm not going to judge you. And I understand. Maybe let me help you figure out how you can get out of shit lady. Okay? But first, you need to have compassion for yourself. And that starts with not feeling shame for your bigotries. It's okay to be a little fucked up. I'm kind of fucked up right now. But that's a story for another day. So empathy versus sympathy. Pathos is Greek, last I checked, for feelings. Empathy is understanding those feelings. Sympathy, we already talked about that. So I believe empathy is the most influential quality of civilization. Can you dig it? We all benefit from that. How is this a negative thing right now I'm talking to you? It's not. It's a positive connection. So right now, I want to encourage you. It's awkward or weird as this may have been, thought-provoking, whatever, pointless, to apply it. After I'm done babbling and after the presentations are over, introduce yourself to someone you don't know or recognize. Okay? Sound good?